Good afternoon, everybody. On my way to Willen Lake, I just thought I should stop by the Poplar plantations and show you the trees which appear dry and dead at the moment. These trees have been specifically planted here as part of a walk in nature initiative by Milton Keynes Park and Trust. So, the reason I'm stopping to talk about it is that life is changed. Now that it is winter, these trees have shed their leaves and there are no fruits on top of them. But I must confess to you that they are not dead. They are just waiting for spring to spring back to life. So what I'm trying to tell us is that the nature of life is changed. Okay, let me face the camera to the trees. You're only looking at my face. So these are the trees right now. At springtime and summertime, this place essentially looks like forest. The leaves are green. They also call the cotton plant. They kind of bring out cotton. The flowers are cotton like, and they fall to the ground and they are so white, or you think it's snow. But because of the green leaves and the fruit on top of them, you definitely know that these are not ice, but just white ground. And by God's grace, may God spare our lives. When it is springtime, when they spring to life, and summertime, when they are full of cotton and green leaves, I shall come here also to show you. At that time, that's when people will not wear anything. They will just barely cover their groins, because the law requires them to so cover. So it is hot, it is wind, it is sweaty, and people come here to enjoy themselves. But this is the lesson of life I want us to learn. We can grow strong in the seasons of life. You may think that these trees are dead, but their root is so deep that when the wind blows and the snowstorm comes, they still remain standing. So, good afternoon, Ghanaian. Yeah, I like the program you did yesterday, talking about problems. So these trees now may be considered to have problems. You see, they are dry and dead, you may think, but in actuality, they are not dry and they are not dead. They only have shed the leaves of last year, preparing for the leaves of this happy new year 2025. So we can grow strong whether we are going through summer, when everything is hunky-dory, we have food to eat, our friends are in thousands, and we are the most popular girl on social media. But there can come a winter time when nobody wants to talk with you, when they say you are smelling, your mouth is smelling, you are disgusting and all that stuff. But if you stay true to your nature, you will know that we can grow strong in the seasons of life. It's a bit freezing and cold, but the sun is out. So I just thought I should come here and show you this little bit of thing. God bless you. I'm now walking towards a Willen Lake, and I may keep silent for a while. So just in front of me, I'm sure those of you who have been following me, you can notice that a bridge. There's a road on top, and then human beings can then pass under. That is what it's about. So this is Poplar's plantation in Milton Keynes, just close to Willen Lake. God bless you. Yes, cottonwood plants, they call them, or poplar. You can Google it. Poplar, Poplar. You can also Google this place. You can read about this place on the internet. Google Milton Keynes Park Trust, or if you Google Willen Lake, because this place is just close to Willen. So all the trees are just planted around this about 1 kilometer stretch of Willen Lake, and then you can see it for yourself. And do you know another thing that is so interesting? Usually when I'm walking here, the signal is poor, so this thing will go off, and that's because the mast that is here is a little bit far from where I am, and because there are many people, those who have connected will have used all the resources, and so it means that I'm just coming, I will not have access to the internet. But right now I do have access, just because people do not want to walk in the cold, and it's understandable. Yes, people, this is nature at its finest. And when we unite with nature, when we appreciate nature, the tendency is for nature to also appreciate us. And then we are told, this is not medical approval, but this is what people are philosophers say. When you walk in nature, think of beautiful nature, it actually invigorates you and makes you healthy. So people who walk in nature, they are less likely to go to the hospitals. They are less likely to catch the common diseases. That's what it's about. So you can see this bridge. You can see cars passing over it. And you can see human beings walking under it. Father, It's not there. Judith Haruna, God bless you. Good afternoon. Olumide, how are you doing? Calling on your loop 4. Judith, calling on your loop as well. God bless you guys. So you can see the lake is just about a 1 minute walk from here now, so I'll soon get to the lake. But I just thought it's necessary I show you these poplar trees. When you walk with nature, nature walks with you. So I know if it's Nigeria now, some people would have cut down these trees, either to use it as firewood, or to use it as electric posts, or to use it for whatever they want to use it. No, these trees are protected. They cannot be cut down except when the approval has been granted. DFA written is graffiti. Some silly people that came to put it there. So it's not official. You can see they say they have put a warning sign that people shouldn't do it. But you know, human beings, they still will do it. It's graffiti. It's not anything official. So I'm going to be going under the bridge now. And it's actually warmer under the bridge. You can hear me blowing my nose because it's freezing. It's very cold. But you know what? If you are going to wait for good weather, you will never get anything done. So, you can see the post in Willen Lake. See, you can see some, I think you can see this is ice. This place is iced over because it's so cool. You can see it. Ice, so I have to be very careful now so that I don't slip. Yeah, you can see Willen Lake now. They're giving directions of where to go. This is Willen Lake, ladies and gentlemen. Abigail David, I sight you. God bless you. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Praying for you. It is well with you. Yep. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let us imagine in our hearts the very best of places, the very best of experiences, the very best of people, the very best of situations and circumstances. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you keep thinking about beautiful places, beautiful people, beautiful circumstances, and beautiful situations, sooner or later, that's exactly what you are going to experience. So take your mind away from the carnage that is happening around you. How people are being kidnapped, how people are hungry, how people are just miserable and disgusting. No, think about something different. And then definitely that something different will be your experience. Right now my hands are freezing, so I put one hand in my pocket, holding the tripod with the other hand on this camera. So I've shown you what this place is like before. This place they call the treetop experience. People will climb the tree and just be walking. Some people say when the people don't chop finish, then they always go on adventure, and that's true. Everybody wants to go on adventure. I must tell you, it's freezing cold. It's 2 degrees, but it feels like -1. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are very intelligent people. Let's use our intelligence to work on our imagination. Because if you can imagine it, you can make it happen. With the help of God, with prayers, and with hard work. Imagine it, and it will happen as you imagine. It's in the Bible. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you think positive, you'll be positive. If you think beautiful, you'll be beautiful. If you think great, you'll be great. Yeah, the blue sky is just available today or tomorrow night. This place may be gray and dark and rainy and sloppy and wet. But like I've said, we can always grow strong in the seasons of life. You do not allow the environment to affect you. You affect the environment for your own good and profit. Like I told you, there are like 12 lakes in this Milton Keynes. This is the closest to my house. I only walk 20 minutes and I'm here. The one I wanted to go earlier today, I've been telling you, it's 1 hour walk away. Then 1 hour to walk around it. 1 hour to come back. It's not advisable to walk 3 hours in this cold. Especially since I'm not properly dressed up for it. So that's why I keep coming here. Because it's the same effect. If you can imagine something positive, a positive environment, a beautiful environment with nature, I'm telling you, sooner or later, you will become what you think about. You will be positive in your thoughts. You will be positive in your outlook. You will be positive in what you do. So this is Willen Lake for you people. You can see the white birds. If you remember what I call them, they are the swans. The gray ones, they are the geese. We also have some seagulls. The seagulls are the ones that will be flying. They don't stay on the water for long. They will keep flying. And then they will come and stay at the shore. Abigail, thank you for always thinking positive. Also, imagine beautiful places in your mind. Sooner or later, you'll be there yourself. It was in 1976 when Commander David Ipeme became governor of the bigger Ondo state, that I used to point at him on the almanac that I say, I want to be like this man. Wearing Air Force uniform with the crest of the Nigerian Air Force. You won't believe what happened 4 years later in 1980. I was admitted to Air Force Military School just wearing the same uniform that Marine commander was wearing. So if you can imagine it, I believe I can fly. That's the song of that man who is now in trouble. I believe I can touch the sky. If you believe it and imagine it, you dream it every day, you spread your wings, then it will happen for you. That is it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I spread my wings out. I don't know the lyrics, but you can go and sing it. You can go and Google it. I believe I can fly. That song was #1 for so many weeks when that man, what's his name? I've forgotten. The man is in jail now for doing Ashimashe. But he says, I believe I can fly. If you believe you can fly, you can fly. Hello, sir.
Hello.
You believe you can do it, you can do it. You imagine positive. Imagine beautiful environment. Imagine you being here. Imagine you being a village headmaster who is doing this show right now. It will happen sooner or later. Believe you can do it, it will happen to you. When you are at one with nature, nature will be at one with you. And nature is healthy. Nature is not sick. Nature is happy. Nature is offering praises to God Most High. You can do the same thing. You can see them. There are very few now, because I think they've taken a... Okay, if you look at those small birds, those are the seagulls. You think they are the children of the... Or they are the chicks of the... They are not. Thank you. Spread your wings and fly away. Please do so. It's okay, sir. How are you doing? Yes, Joseph Emeka. The public are allowed to feed the birds, but the birds also have official feeders. People who are paid to feed them, people who are paid to take care of them. If any of them is sick now and is walking wobbly, somebody will show up and they will take them to the necessary place. They will be given the necessary tablets, or sometimes they get given injection so that they can be fine. They are protected as the... Yes, they are healthy and comfortable. They get fed properly. They are taken care of. There are as many as they are. If a single one of them is sick, they will be noticed. Some of them actually have chips, especially those white birds. They've got they are chipped. So if they fall sick and it will register somewhere on a computer, and then the caretaker people, they call them swarm rescue. They will come with the necessary medication and sometimes injection. All right, people, I gotta begin to make my way back now because I'm just on break. Remember, I work also, so I've used my break time to visit a Willow Lake and to show you nature. Nature is kind to us. We have been given authority to prosper and then to unite with nature. When you unite with nature, nature will unite with you. You'll be healthy, you'll be strong, you'll be comfortable. Even if you are going through difficulties, you know that all is working well for your good. God bless you, everybody. Yes, it's telling them bye-bye. That's how it works, sir. All right, guys. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.